Echo Base Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. We're back.
What up,
is
guys?
Up? How you doing, man?
Busy week. Last night was insane, or yesterday was insane. But yeah, other than just being super busy, doing
busy
good.
Work, or you're busy with work. And this has been my spring break week. So
You've been straight chilling.
No, that is not true. I've not been chilling. I've been doing other stuff though, but I've been busy myself, but not with work. You know what I mean? Like little shopping trip with the family, playing some disc golf, going to the gym, making some videos with you. You know, we've done, hey, things are going great. Things are going great. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. You are the most important part of the live stream. Welcome to our Thursday night live show that we call EBN Live. Tonight's agenda, as always, we discuss the highs and the lows of our favorite forms of entertainment and pop culture. We want to say hello and welcome to Everscale is with us, Graph Webb, Debbie Young, Jedi Master Lawrence, Sodak Chopper, Felix Kiros, Donna Hergenrether, Venger, Leslie Tarkin, Isaac Walker, Malius, Marino's Goat, Name. You're here, Name. You are here. Legion of Maul, John Kokoza. What's up, brother? India Phantom, Andrew 46 and 2, Nighthawk, Ricardo De Leon, Emily Kruger, and Mattuine. They're the people who commented during the pre-show. So if you came in after that, hello and welcome to you. I do see Dan Grissom, Rockers Los Angeles, Griffin Turbo is also here, Yidis is here, Everscale. So welcome to all of you guys. We got a lot of things that we're going to go through tonight. This is really funny. So there are 4 ways that you can support us here on the channel. You could become a channel member. You could join us on Patreon. You could send in a super chat. And most importantly, just be here and hit that like and share the stream out and all that kind of stuff. But Risman changed in the production notes for our show tonight. He changed the 4 ways to support EBN. So I'm going to read them to you now.
Oh,
are you ready?
Should be good.
Yeah. 4 ways you could support EBN. 1, watch our Snow White content.
I knew that was going to be in there.
Yeah. 2, watch our Rachel Zegler content.
Yeah.
3, watch our Snow White plus Rachel Zegler content. And then 4, watch our reactions to Snow White plus Rachel Zegler content.
Hey, it's big news. It's trending right now, and I unfortunately had to sit through this garbage ass movie. And
you didn't have to. You chose.
Well,
to.
yeah, I didn't have to, but I did choose to review for HCast and for our channel here. So, and I didn't have to pay for it. So before anyone freaks out.
Yeah,
I
you don't have to say that every time you mention it. Just
you actually do, because there's always going to be that one person. He gave Disney his money.
Oh, no, well, no, they're going to point their finger at me, bruh, when it comes in. I got you beat on that one, so don't worry. Don't worry. Jim S., I'm here for the sand brown content. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, look, we do have some member chats and super chats. We're going to go right into the very first topic. We did lose a Star Wars actor this week. So some of you in chat have already mentioned it. So that's going to be the lead in. We are going to talk a little bit about the latest news in Star Wars, a little bit about the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, and a little bit about a game that's coming up that's very mysterious at the moment. And finally, a little bit of Andor, but then we're going to get into Marvel and the Avengers, the Doomsday deal and all that. Little bit of James Bond. And then we're going to look at something I think is really interesting for me and Nick to go through, what's a list compiled, not by us, the 25 greatest action movies of all time. I thought that would be a really fun thing. And then we're going to end the show looking at the top 10 most anticipated movies for the summertime, because that is right around the corner. So Donna Hergenrether, first of all, has gifted 5 Echo Base Network memberships. So if you received one of those, please give Donna a big thank you. You are awesome, Donna. Thank you for doing that for the channel and for those people. That is awesome. Also, just as awesome, Debbie Young also gifts 5 Echo Base Network memberships. So welcome Debbie aboard to all of our new members. That is awesome. We got a little video that we'll play for you guys in your honor in just a moment. Felix Quiros, member chat, 47 months with EBN and counting. We are less than 2 months from the ICCC. I would not be able to be here tonight due to a prior commitment. We are, you are EBN. May the force be with you. Star Wars forever. Thank you, Felix. Hope you're having a good night, and we will see you soon, my brother. Donna Hergenrether also with a member chat, 36-month membership. Whoa. Love you guys even more than 3 years ago. That includes Risman. Smash the like button and share this stream. Excited for Andor. I am too. Maybe excited is not the right word. Whatever is right below excited, that's where I think I would be. I'm not like, I'm really excited about the next episode of Celtic City on HBO. I'm excited about that because it's going to go deep into the Celtics-Lakers rivalry in the 80s with Bird and Magic. I'm super excited about that. I'm excited about a possible Transformers deal that I have going down. I'm still excited about the 3 Transformers I bought this week that came in, and love them in my case, and they are home. I'm not excited for Andor. I'm right below that. So I'm very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited to jump over on Matt Cave's stream and watch him play some Final Fantasy VII after this stream.
Hey, way to keep it positive. Yeah. So, big $20 super chat from Matt Cave. Hey, yo, to the whole EBN family. Can't stay, but always love to see so many amazing people here in chat for these streams. We are, you are, Echo Base Network, and welcome to all the new members. See you on the replay with my morning coffee. Thank you, brother. You keep rolling, doing your gaming content. He doesn't just do Final Fantasy VII. I know Nick is excited about that because he loves the game, but Nick will tell you, Matt Cave does great streams and videos on all of the vintage gaming, so really cool.
Yeah, tons of retro gaming stuff over there. He does a great job on that channel. But yeah, that's one of the things I'm excited about, and I'm excited to watch the next episodes of Reacher on Amazon tonight. I am going through Stellar Blade finally, so I'm excited to be playing that game. I'm not excited for Disney Star Wars anymore. I've checked out. I've checked out.
Hey,
but
you were really keeping it positive there for a second, and then you just went to the dark side.
Well, I was just referencing the Donna's comment on the Andor thing.
Okay, I got you.
So,
sure.
And held a raging rhino in the chat. Good to see you, brother.
Awesome. Yep. All right. So Ted's Nerd World sent in a super sticker. I've been going over and watching some of Ted's reactions to fan films. So if you have not subscribed to Ted's Nerd World, go and do that. He will take you through all of the fan-made film experiences. So it is really, really awesome. Sodak Choppa has been a member for 10 months. I refuse to see that movie, yet still feel entitled to a refund. Zegler can eat a full satchel of Richards.
Yeah. It was terrible. I told, when we were on HCast, I told people in chat, I'm like, when this movie's on like TBS or TNT one day or on just cable, some cable channel somewhere, it's not even worth you wasting your time watching it for free. It is that bad. Absolutely terrible.
Good to know. And thank you so much, Sodak Choppa, for the 10-month membership and the comment there. And then Jedi Master Lawrence has gifted 10 Echo Base Network memberships. So that is 20 new members tonight. 5 from Donna, 5 from Debbie, and then 10 from Jedi Master Lawrence. The ladies are rolling out the new memberships for folks. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Welcome aboard to all of our new members. We appreciate it. Thank those ladies very much. Let's see. We also have a $5 super chat or £5 super chat from Venger. He says, Regal Cinemas chain has a nice popcorn bucket and drinks cup for Revenge of the Sith anniversary showing. Can anyone get me them?
Donna
I'm sure
probably
somebody
can.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody probably can. We'll continue to work on that. Venger.
Yeah. I'm curious what the popcorn buckets are.
The popcorn bucket is a tin popcorn bucket, but it's an awesome graphic of Revenge of the Sith and the characters and stuff. The cup is Vader's helmet, son.
Really? Okay.
With the straw in the middle, and it is a necessity.
That's cool.
Yeah. You know, the big metal tin popcorn buckets that they do for this, those are like, this is going to sound terrible, but I think you guys will get it. They're great for like just a waste basket for like paper. I mean, it's just sitting there. And I have a Ghostbusters one that Debbie gave me. It's a waste basket for paper in here. How many other people have an awesome Ghostbusters trash can in their room?
Yeah,
like,
I should use my Force Awakens popcorn bucket for a trash can.
Or a latrine.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you very much, Venger. And then last but not least, Sodak Choppa, $4.99 super chat. Coach, finally saw Transformers 1. I agree with your review. The movie was very good. Very unexpectedly good. I knew the movie was going to be trash. Well, we're always going to be honest with you guys and authentic. I will tell you. We did the same thing on X-Men 97. We didn't think it, Nick. We knew that X-Men 97 was going to be garbage, and we were wrong. I was wrong with Transformers 1. Did you ever watch Transformers 1, Nick?
I have it, but I have not watched it yet.
Dude, you have got to see that.
Here, hang on one sec. Somebody just came to my door. Hang on.
Okay. All right. Yep. All good. All right. So just me and you now. All right, I'm going to save the next super chat for Nick, Mexican Iron Man. We'll do that. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. As I told you, we would play this little video in honor of our newest members. So, we are your Echo Base Network. Thank you to Debbie, Donna, and Jedi Master Lawrence for sending in all of those free membership gifts. So welcome aboard, guys. All right, here we go. Up first, ladies and gentlemen, we have lost the character, the voice actor, if you will, who portrayed for the very first time Emperor Palpatine. In the original theatrical release and the original VHS release of The Empire Strikes Back, it was this man's voice that you hear in your brain right now as you think about it. It wasn't his face, it was his voice. Clive Revill has passed away at the age of 94. He voiced Emperor Palpatine. I would say that's definitely worth looking back at. It wasn't until 2004, I believe, when the DVD release came out, that they replaced Clive Revill and the lady that played Emperor Palpatine visually with the chimpanzee eyes. It was 2004 when his performance was removed. But if you have the despecialized edition, harmonies, or any of that stuff, add ones, then you could go back and you could watch those. Definitely worth seeing the originals. Those are definitely my favorite. So thoughts and prayers to the Revill family, and we just want to honor him for being in the original trilogy. Now, he was a classically trained actor who did a lot of things on Broadway, on stage, and George Lucas reportedly recruited him to do just the voice of the mysterious Emperor Palpatine, because Palpatine was this mysterious character and he needed someone with a very powerful voice that could pull that kind of voice acting job off. And that's the man that he reached out to. And I would say A+. A+, that he did that. And I think Nick will agree. I will say that the 2004 DVD re-release, when they put in Ian McDiarmid's Emperor, it is a nice touch. And it definitely makes sense when you watch it now. But even with that being said, I still have a preference for the original. Even though it is a different looking and sounding Emperor than we get in Return of the Jedi and certainly in the prequels. But Clive Revill, the voice of the original Emperor Palpatine in The Empire Strikes Back, has passed away. Thoughts, Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, we have another person here with us. Our third panelist here tonight, the great man with the leg problems.
Hopefully everything's working now.
Knee pain. Let's go.
What's up, knee pain?
How you doing?
All right,
Dude.
Nick, thoughts? Clive Revill has passed away.
I mean, the older we get, the more we're going to hear these stories. I mean, these are actors that were doing movies back in the 60s, 70s, 50s, 40s. You know, there's a lot of old-time actors that were helping out and doing stuff in Star Wars. So, yeah, it's sad anytime that we see somebody that was involved in Star Wars pass away, and this is another one. And the older we get, we'll just keep hearing more and more of these stories
until there's no one left, and the next people are us.
Yeah, Peter Mayhew, James Earl Jones,
Mark Hamill's brain.
Yeah, Mark Hamill's brain for sure. God, I don't even remember when Mark Hamill's brain passed away. It was a long time
Kenny
ago.
Baker.
Yeah, Kenny Baker.
Yeah.
David Prowse. So yeah, there's been some
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher. Yeah, God, how can you forget Carrie Fisher?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I remember when I was in Houston when that news dropped, her passing. It was right before The Last Jedi came out.
Yep. Yeah, more and more of the people from the original trilogy, as time goes on, they're a treasure. So definitely. Knee pain, thoughts here with Clive Revill and the original Emperor scene in The Empire Strikes Back?
That was, for me, that will always be the Emperor voice. I mean, I didn't mind, the later one, the prequels we used, but this one will always be the iconic one to me.
Yeah.
It's one just something, the characteristics, the tone, I'd almost go as far as to say the texture of his voice. Like you could just feel it when he spoke.
Right.
And I mean that's part I think what made the original trilogy amazing was not just performances. You had iconic voices. James Earl Jones. I mean, they really defined the Sith, the dark side. They had just their vocal authority that was intimidating, and I think that's just lost.
Yep, I agree. That's good thoughts there, and I wanted to save this one for you to get back, Nick. Mexican Iron Man sends in a $4.99 super chat saying, breaking, Variety reports Nick Glenn to be married to Rachel Zegler at wedding-themed Snow White and the Alabama Hick Huntsman.
I'm sorry, Mexican Iron Man. I already have the inside scoop from my sources because, I got sources like everyone else. I found out for Mandalorian Grogu that Cara Dune is coming back and has been recast with Rachel Zegler. So...
Oh, golly.
What
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the news if that was actually true? Wow.
Please.
The internet would break, but
and your channel would grow.
Yeah. Hell to Mexican Iron Man out there. I know he's sick right now, so hope you get to feel better, buddy.
Yep. All right. So up next we have here it is. Official Darth Vader helmet releasing at Regal Theaters to celebrate Revenge of the Sith's 20th anniversary. You can get the 10, popcorn bucket. There's the popcorn bucket, and then there's the Vader drinking cup right there. So I thought that was a nice touch. I like them both. Pretty neat there. Got to say, that's those are kind of awesome.
Why did they not do that for the Return of the Jedi?
We got jacked, dude.
Yeah, we didn't get anything.
Nothing.
But yeah, I like the Vader cup and the popcorn bucket. I actually might go pick those up.
And every dollar that you spend supports Disney.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
by the way,
I'll buy it secondhand.
Speaking of that, Matt Rissman is not with us tonight. His mother is visiting, and he is out tonight, unable to do the stream. So thinking about him and appreciate everything that he does. But yep, there it is right there. And I just want to know in chat, how many of you are going to go watch this when it does re-release? I'm trying to find the date here. It's May. Nope, April 25th.
Yeah, so that's in less than a month.
I thought it came out in May.
Originally it did, yeah.
So how's this a 25th anniversary or a 20th anniversary?
Maybe they're going to run it through to the 25th anniversary,
okay.
Or is it just a weekend thing? Or
yeah, I don't know. But April 25th, select theaters. So check your local cinema and see if it is housing Revenge of the Sith. Mine is. I am definitely going to go and see it. I agree with you, Green Lantern. Let's do a poll. I'll take care of it. Not a problem.
Yep. So while you're doing that, yeah, the original date of release for Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, was May 19th, 2005.
I was with you on that day.
Yep. Me and Coach went and saw that movie together.
2 days in a row. Opening night and the next day.
Yeah. And the one thing I wanted to see, I was hoping to see more Vader in the Vader costume in that movie, and maybe some TIE fighters or, something to kind of bridge that gap. But, there was a long period of time between Episode 3 and Episode 4. So,
All right, the poll is up. Are you going to see Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary in the theater? I know some people are like, I need another option. I'm going to watch it at home. No, that's not what we're talking about. Are you going to see it in the movie theater? Let us know on the poll.
Are you going to see it in the theater, Coach?
Me?
Yeah.
I am going with my daughters and their boyfriends.
Oh, wow. That sounds like fun.
They want to watch the first two.
Before?
And then Revenge of the Sith, and then they want to watch the original trilogy. They want to watch it in the proper numerical. I won't say proper numerical order. Yeah. But I kind of still have a preference Like if somebody's going to watch Star Wars for the very first time, I would rather them go through the original trilogy first.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I showed it to my ex, I did what's it called? The machete order, where I had her watch episode 4, then episode 1 and 2, then episode 5, then episode 3, and then episode 6.
Yeah.
And her reaction when Vader revealed that he was the father of Luke, she was just like, "Nah, he's lying. That's not true, is it?" I'm like, "You just have to wait and see," you know.
Yeah.
But she was like freaking out. Her eyes like got super big, and I love seeing people's reactions to when they see that moment for the very first time.
Yeah.
And just think people are still seeing it for the first time and reacting.
Yeah. Yeah. I watch those videos on YouTube a lot.
Yeah.
Same with Predator and Aliens and several other movies that are.
You turned her against me.
Yeah. What's up, Andy? Good to see you, buddy.
Favorite Revenge of the Sith quotes, lines, go. Everybody in chat. There's Andy.
What's mine?
You're breaking my heart.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That is not my favorite.
Mine would probably be Obi-Wan's response to Anakin, when he's like, right after that, where he's like, "No, you've done that yourself."
Liar. Your new empire? Obi-Wan's speech? No.
Yeah.
We were brothers. Another happy landing. I hate sand.
Hello there.
May the force be with you.
Yeah.
Unlimited
power.
Oh man. What's your favorite line in the movie, Nick? Or favorite moment?
Probably Obi-Wan's response to Anakin after he says, "You turned her against me."
You know, I think my favorite moment in the movie, it's one of those things that could change any day. You know, if you asked me tomorrow, it'd probably be something else. But I just went through pieces of it with one of the kids that was wanting to see a little bit. They were asking questions. We're still going to watch it in the theater. But when Yoda first walks into the Emperor's chambers and did the force pull on both of those royal guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my favorite moment. Yoda walks in like a boss and goes, takes him out.
Yeah. Mine's probably when Anakin gets the Vader helmet on and it's like coming down, you know, and then it seals and you hear the breathing for the first time. That's probably mine.
I remember the night that happened, in opening night, and when the mask was coming down and it first gets put on, as it's being put on in his face, the kid sitting in front of us in the theater, Nick, started breathing like Darth Vader, and I almost slapped him.
Really? I don't remember that, but my memory's shit. So
I was irritated. Like, stop. Don't ruin this moment. Take yourself out of it, you little freaking kid. All right. Anyways. Knee pain, favorite moment in Revenge of the Sith? Do it.
I would say probably just do it. I do quote that one a lot. What's it? Was it Revenge of the Sith, General Grievous? You're shorter than I imagine.
Yeah, when
I like the little snarkiness there, getting cocky. Yeah, I think that one. And I think "Hello There" wasn't that in Revenge of the?
Yeah, Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
When actually, I think he used the line multiple times in that movie, if I remember right.
I don't remember. Yep. Y'all let us know in the comments. I know some of you guys will definitely know that. So Mace Windu. That's messed up. Yep. All right, guys, we're going to keep going through it. Any criticism before we move on? Any critique or criticism with Revenge of the Sith? By the way, John Kokoza with a $5 super chat. I'm going to buy my nephew 6 and niece 9 and sister tickets to go see in the theater. Right now on the poll, it is 59% yes, 41% no.
Yeah, I'm not going to go see the movie, but I am going to try to pick up those popcorn buckets secondhand if I can.
My critique of that was Mace Windu dying, how he died. I think, to me, it wasn't dramatic enough because I liked Mace Windu. And I guess I actually hoped for a fight between him and Anakin. Not the way it went.
Yeah, my major critique is definitely when they're like, for some reason, she's dying. She's just lost the will to live. Padme's death. I was just like, what? This is dumb.
And then Sabine survives a lightsaber, right?
Yeah.
Well, and this is the moment where we realize the plot hole between the prequels and the originals. Mm-hmm. You know, the lack of, you know, a cohesive story, because there's no way Princess Leia remembers her mother. There's no way.
Yeah.
And she said that she did.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
So I like my vision or my thought from watching the original trilogy so much was that basically Luke was sent to go live with his aunt and uncle on Tatooine, and they were separated at birth, and then Padme went into hiding with Leia, and then she died, you know, a few years later when Leia was really, really young.
Yeah, that's what my thoughts were.
Yeah,
She died. Her mother died when she was so young she couldn't remember anything concrete. She just remembers the image of her mother. You know, which that's kind of like your earliest memories almost. You know, the very first ones that you have that you can think back on. So anyways, just my 2 cents there. I don't know. Pretty interesting though. All right, let's move on. So there is a new Star Wars game coming out, and it is being published by
Respawn.
Respawn, yes, Respawn, the ones who did the Jedi Survivor games. So there's not hardly any information out right now, but there are people who are very excited about whatever it is that they're doing. We're going to keep our eyes on this and see, you know, what all they're going to do. It's definitely not going to be a third survivor game. It's going to be something different. I thought for a moment, I read somebody's post saying that they're taking 1313 and they're going to get it released. That there's just no way at this point. That game is so.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't either. But who knows? But anyways, we will see and keep our eyes on this for you guys. Now, all that being said, Andor is getting very close, guys. It is almost here. The final trailer dropped just a couple of days ago. I'm going to mute it and kind of. I don't think I'm even playing the.
I never even watched this. I never
haven't seen it either.
Oh well, my gosh, guys! Let's go ahead and do that then. Let's just get your reaction. So let me. Here we go. All right, and roll it.
I came with you to be part of something.
You guys can hear it, right?
Yeah.
The Empire cannot win.
Hope you don't get a hit for this.
We probably will.
That's why we pause it about every 10 seconds.
Yeah, maybe we just talk over it.
Yeah.
Mess up the audio.
Hey, Kathy. Hey.
Hi, KK. Hey,
All right.
girl. Heard you're not
So I got a
retiring.
mission.
I am going to go back. I actually had a friend tonight telling me, man, I watched Rogue One again the other day. I love that movie. It's just so good. I'm like, I've not watched it in a while. I'm going to go back and watch it.
If it goes up in flames, it will burn very brightly.
I bet he dies.
Yeah.
But if I'm giving up everything, I want to win.
I bet she dies.
They all die.
Bro, there's going to be a massacre.
Yeah.
We have to.
They all died. That's one thing that this show has in common with the movie. These suckers are going to die.
Yeah.
We must stand together. We will be crushed.
Resistance is absurd.
Did you see that?
I like that.
Dude, K2SO
Yeah.
is gonna put this show on the next level. Just by himself. I say he's the best character that Disney has created. Name one better.
OSHA. I'm sorry.
Yeah. OSHA and May. They were great.
OSHA beer.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, y'all. OSHA. That was so good. You almost sounded legit.
Absurd.
It's a weapon.
They're building a weapon. The monster
Is that a
will come
Wampa?
for us all.
That's the character that was in Rogue One.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but he was there. A lot of these characters are the same characters that were in the movie.
Honestly, I have to see again because I don't remember all the characters.
Yep. Now, people were saying, is Darth Vader force choking her? I highly doubt it.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see Vader in this? I don't think so.
I kind of hope not. I think it's best
Yeah.
to keep him at the end of Rogue One.
Yeah.
I mean, the time and the setting works, but do we need to see him?
No.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think we do. But
If they worked it into the story where he had a legitimate reason to show up and be seen, then heck yeah, let's do it. I'm not ever going to be like, no, don't give me Darth Vader.
yeah, just don't do it for a cameo.
Exactly. Exactly.
Make it part of the story, a key part of the story.
Yep.
Otherwise, just don't do it.
Yep.
You're right here, and you're ready to fight.
There's a future here for those who dare.
Cereal Boy.
Welcome to the rebellion.
TIE Advance from the TIE Fighter series.
Yep.
Looks like it could potentially have better pacing. My critique of Andor, I think we all kind of agreed, was like the first few episodes. It was like, well, this isn't.
So slow.
It was slow. It's like I don't hate this, but I kind of needed some coffee to get through the first couple.
Me and Coach were
episodes.
struggling to try to stay awake
It was
Yeah.
2 a.m.
watching it. Yeah.
It was a terrible release time for us to be trying to watch a show at that pace.
Yeah.
We needed something that was going to like wake us up, something that we could really get into. But when it's dialogue driven and not even dialogue driven, long moments of just silence,
Yeah.
No.
and you're seeing them walk around, those kind of things at 2 a.m. is pretty rough.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, let us know in the comments. What are you guys thinking? Are you really excited about Andor season 2? Now, moving on from a little bit of Star Wars, let's talk about this, guys. We saw the big reveal with Avengers Doomsday. Nick and I have the opinion that this is clearly desperation. when you have a cast list a mile long. I mean, they're getting that's what the internet did yesterday. It made fun of the casting list, saying that all these other people like Mickey Mouse will return and, in Avengers Doomsday. Just hilarious. What are you guys thinking about this movie? We don't know very much about the story, and for them to have a list of actors that's going to be in it a mile long, not having any idea why. This isn't the culmination of any story. This is a new story. This is a fresh story. And they're bringing in some beloved characters in Marvel, mainly X-Men. Do they fit? Is that going to be weird for you?
And Sindel from Mortal Kombat, and Snoopy, and the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. The Goonies. They're just you get everyone. It's just it's like they don't know how to write a story, so it's like, well, if we jam enough cameo appearances in it, maybe it'll feel like a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody, they're bringing Robert Downey Jr. back. Well, everybody loved him, or not everybody, but most people liked him as Iron Man and Tony Stark. He's not even playing Iron Man or Tony Stark that we know of right now. But they're bringing in the whole multiverse stuff and all that sort of stuff. The TVA is back being involved. And the thing is, what I think is going to hurt this movie ultimately is it's basically going to be a homework movie. If you aren't up to speed on all the Disney Plus shows and all the crap movies they've been putting out, you're going to be lost. This is not the same kind of buildup that the first couple Avengers films had. It was a culmination of all those movies that were received, pretty good from the general going movie audience. And so people were invested and they were looking for that big culmination. And now we're getting a culmination of people that we've not ever seen in any of the movies, some that are in shows, some that are in movies. And I think this could end up being a disaster. But I think people will still go out and see this one more so than Captain America 4 or Thunderbolts or the Marvels.
Sure. The name itself lends that now.
Yeah.
Because, for me, there's never been a bad Avengers movie.
Now, I wasn't big on Ultron, but it wasn't the worst MCU movie for me. It was probably my least favorite one, though.
Yeah, but it's not a
bad
movie.
But I still liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
They've not made a bad one. That streak might be coming to an end. We don't know. I need to know more. Just by throwing a bunch of characters in it doesn't mean it's going to be a good movie.
Yeah,
it might actually hurt it. I don't know.
And I'm guessing it's going to be a lot of, like in the other one, it's going to be one group of characters in one universe or one story arc, and another group in another story arc, and they're going to kind of all mesh together at the end.
We're going to have to see Patrick Stewart's Professor X die for the third or fourth time.
Yeah. Like I thought he was dead. Where's this one coming from?
Yeah, he keeps dying.
Yeah, so and then they're rolling out Magneto out of hospice care to be in this movie. I
love the guys.
Yeah,
that honor them. That was awesome. Ian McKellen as Magneto, got no problem with it. But now, I feel like it should have been recast. That's just my personal opinion. It would be much harder for me to accept someone else being Gandalf than Magneto.
Yeah.
Because we already got somebody else playing Magneto in X-Men First Class.
Who honestly, I think he did it better.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have brought the first class folks in.
So there is a rumor. Somebody posted it earlier that Samuel L. Jackson is not going to be Nick Fury.
Yeah, I heard somebody else talking about that. I saw that online.
I saw somebody. The rumor is that they're getting Jeffrey Dean Morgan to be Nick Fury.
I don't even know who that is.
That is Negan on The Walking Dead, who is a great actor.
Interesting.
I could totally see him pulling that off.
So they're going
Venger,
back
it was
to
you. Venger, it was Venger's post that I saw that on first.
Okay. So they're going back to making the character he was in the comics, I'm guessing.
He will definitely look more like that.
A white guy with an eye patch.
I mean, we assume eye patch, but yeah.
Yeah. And I saw Suri is the new Black Panther, which I never even saw Black Panther 2. I guess she's the new Black Panther.
Yeah, name, such a great comment there. I thought they said we won't need to do any homework for these movies. I don't know.
How are you going to not have to do homework for these?
I don't know what homework to do.
Yeah.
Because we don't know anything about the story at all right now.
Yeah.
So, but it's probably, that's an interesting thing, man. We'll see. When we get the word on the homework, we'll blast it out. But I hope we don't get any. It's just funny how they change stuff up and everything. But that's Avengers. Now we want to move on a little bit to is there hope?
Amy Pascal.
Yep. Who is helping co-producing, if you will.
That is a woman, guys.
The next James Bond film. And they say all the right things. We're going to continue the vision. We're not going to deviate from the course and all these things. What are we thinking about James Bond? Does this franchise have a future, or is this pretty much the beginning of the end?
With this announcement with these two, this is not good. This is not looking good for James Bond over at Amazon at all. Now, I think the more important reveal is going to be who's going to be writing the story. These are going to be the executive producers, I guess, of the franchise. So I mean, David Heyman, he was known for the Harry Potter stuff.
Yep.
Yes.
Amy Pascal, she's obviously
Spider-Man.
the head over there at Sony with Spider-Man. And she's
they got great things on their resume. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. So, but the recasting of Mary Jane in the Spider-Man movies.
That's not Mary Jane.
That's not Mary Jane. I definitely have concerns with these two being involved because they're definitely on the woke side of things.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm more curious to see who the writer's going to be.
Payne, what do you think?
Yeah, I think we need to see more who's involved as far as writing, directing.
Charmin Obaid-Chinoy is directing the film.
Yeah.
I could only hope that's going to make some great. We're going to make some great content on that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing. The casting of James Bond is going to be important too, which they
you think
they have not announced.
You think?
Yeah, I mean that's going to be huge.
Yeah, it hasn't failed just because of these two. I mean, it's not the brightest bulb in the room, but there's got to be a lot more to really make me worried about James Bond. They're not there yet, so
yeah.
Which means there's also opportunity to get it right. There's still plenty of opportunity to completely screw it up. So there's definitely a middle of the road thing. If they if they do their job as producers, which they just support the team, support the director, provide the money, and not tell them how to direct,
right?
which is what they should be doing, instead of trying to be the directors and editors. It might not be that bad.
This is just a franchise that just doesn't pull me anymore like it used to.
No, yeah, it doesn't.
It just doesn't. This franchise...
It hasn't for me since the 90s.
It's lost its... Well, so, okay. Let's see. GoldenEye was a very good James Bond movie to me. Now, I'm probably biased because I liked the Nintendo 64 game so much. That game made the movie better. But the movie was good. That's the only Pierce Brosnan James Bond movie that I think can hold water. None of the other ones are good to me. But the last Bond series, Daniel Craig as James Bond, made very good movies. He was an awesome Bond to me.
I did not have high expectations when he first started. The trailer is one of those things why I didn't think the trailer really sold it. And that came out of that first movie. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I thought Casino Royale was a decent Bond movie, but I did not like the other
Which
ones
one
that came after it.
You talking about the second one?
The Casino Royale?
Yeah.
The one with Daniel Craig?
Yes, the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew. I was just joking around with you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I don't know. This franchise is on the way out unless they pull off something awesome. And somebody said it in chat just a second ago. Dan did. Dan Grissom, hey buddy. He says Tom Cruise took over the 007 gimmick. He did.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible
with Mission
totally replaced 007. Here anyways. Now, but that one's coming to an end too. But here's the thing, like, unpopular opinion here. Are we ready for this? I'll say it. The entire James Bond franchise, the entire Mission Impossible franchise, both of them are less than the Bourne franchise. I'll say it. The Bourne movies are better.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I definitely think the Bourne movies are definitely better. That was a great series.
You know, one thing that separates the two, there's not been a bad Bourne movie. There's been some bad Bond movies.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let us know, guys, what y'all think. Little Sister agrees. Mars Monkey Max agrees. Was just thinking I'm grabbed more by Mission Impossible. Yeah. Christopher Nolan should be the creative leader and the director. Bourne is pretty good, but Bourne is based on books. Yeah.
Well, so is Bond. The thing is, they just never adapted any of the books to the movies. The movies were all separate. So that's what I said when the news first dropped that Amazon was taking over, is that I thought if they did the right casting for Bond and they just adapted the books, I think they could possibly have success with that, because the books are beloved by Bond fans. So I think that'd be a good route for them to go, but I doubt they end up doing that.
Blood Guilty Gaming, shout out to my brother. Just wanted to say what's up to you, man. All the Mission Impossible movies were bad. I like some of them. And the one thing about those movies that it's got going for itself is the whole team aspect.
Yeah.
And early on, like with the betrayal, like the very first Mission Impossible movie with Tom Cruise, I thought that was pretty dang good.
I liked it.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Zombie Box agrees. Rogue Oakley. Shout out to Rogue Oakley. I just finished watching the Bourne movies, my favorite spy movies ever.
They're good.
I'm with you. Yep. I totally agree. My wife loves those films. Like, we're going to go through those again sometime
A lot
in
of
the
good
near future.
suspense and action, and they're good.
And the word you just said right there takes us to our next topic. Joe Blow released the definitive list of the 25 greatest action movies of all time. Knee pain, I don't know how you are with action movies growing up, but me and Nick were some suckers for some action movies.
Oh, yeah.
I already see a couple of my favorites I grew up on right there.
Okay, all right. So I want to get your guys' reaction to these 25 films. And chat, you got to tell us too. Basically, we're going to do this. We're going to say, should this movie be on the top 25 action movies list of all time? And tell us your thoughts, okay, as we go through this list. Are you ready?
Yep.
Nick,
Yep,
I can't wait to see you do this. I have been waiting for this for days.
Have you watched this already?
It's not a video.
Oh, okay.
We're going to scroll through it. You can watch the video, but we're gonna scroll through it. All right. So up at number 25, Hard Target.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
I
Top
love
25.
I love Van Damme, but
Van Damme's got 8 movies better than Hard Target.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got better ones than this. I kind of forgot this one existed. I mean, this is one of those you just watch and you laugh at.
This
More
is
of
the
a comedy.
one with Uncle Diabetes in it.
Yes.
Yeah, and the one where he punches the snake.
Yeah.
Knocks the snake out. I'm just like, oh man. There were some good action scenes. He always does his iconic spin kick,
Splits.
moving it. Yeah, the splits,
Yep.
all that sort of stuff is great. But top 25, no.
I would agree with Zombie Box on this one. Time Cop was better.
I agree.
Yeah,
Time Cop was a good movie, dude.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree. Time Cop, I would much rather have seen Time Cop in the slot than Hard Target. But who knows?
Yep.
Time Cop might be further down the list.
Do you remember his wife in Time Cop?
Yeah, she was in. She was the same. Wasn't that the same actress that was in Mallrats? Is the girlfriend that got married at the end?
I can't remember.
That was on the dating.
I haven't seen
show in the
Mallrats.
mall.
So it's the same. It's her name's Mia Sarah. She was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off and Legend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's not the same person I'm thinking of. Yes, that's right. I remember now. Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, definitely shout out to Time Cop. So, yeah, everybody in the chat, you're with us here.
Yes.
Hard Target, no thanks. All right, number 24, Leon the Professional.
Never seen it.
It's a good movie, but it should
Really?
not be top 25.
Never seen it.
I don't take this as an action. It has
That's
some good
Natalie
scenes.
Portman, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. I enjoyed the movie, but I never really felt it was an action movie. I felt more suspenseful.
Everybody's bringing it in. Nope, not an action flick.
Yeah.
Nope, no. Legion of All says great film, but it is a
Exactly.
very good movie, but it
It
should
is
not
very
be
good.
top 25 action movies of all time.
I've not seen it.
All right. 23, Casino Royale.
No.
I say yes.
No. Top 25. This is all time, right?
All time.
No. I could think of several movies that are better action movies than Casino Royale that are probably not on this list.
Okay. I'm just saying this one is worthy of making the list. That's all I'm saying.
I would say this one is a more worthy than the last two, number 24 and 25.
Not even the best Bond movie. I'm
Yeah.
not even going to argue that, you know. All right, let's continue. Commando.
Yeah.
100%. And this
Yes.
movie should be way higher on the list, not this far down at 22. I mean,
All
you
right.
talk about action movies. This is the culmination. This is if you look up definition of action movies, you're seeing Stallone and Schwarzenegger and on that in Rambo and in Commando.
All right.
So I agree, but it
I
should be
say 100% no.
higher. What?
Dude, this movie blows.
You are
It
insane.
is so freaking stupid.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
It's not believable.
Well, no dumb.
Most action movies
Neither
aren't.
is Predator or Aliens.
Predator's
or-
pretty believable.
most other action movies.
Predator and Aliens is pretty believable.
No.
Coach went full couch.
Yeah.
I can't go with this. All right. Hang on. If you're asking me from back during its time, yeah, top 25 action film of all time. But if you do not watch this with nostalgia lens, if you watch this like today, I hadn't watched this movie in decades, and I tried to watch it like a year ago. I couldn't.
Oh, I still love it. If it's on TV, I'm watching it. This is one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies.
I love Arnold, but no, he did so many movies better than this.
I don't disagree with that, but I do like this one.
All right. First Blood Part 2.
100% should be higher on the list for sure. I think these last two, this one and Commando, should be in top 10. Did they put my face on Stallone there? So it looks like me a little bit. But no, this should definitely be higher on the list. 100%.
I say no.
Oh, jeez.
First Blood should be on the list.
Yeah, I'm more for First Blood.
But it's the only Rambo movie that deserves it, to me.
I say yes on this one.
Okay. Number 20, Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Top 25. Yeah.
But the sequel's better than this one.
I would agree with that. And I would actually, Iron Eagle's probably not on this list. And I think that one actually has better action than Top Gun.
I think Iron Eagle is better than either Top Gun.
I agree. And I bet it's not on this list.
I'm not telling you. Top 10.
Oh.
Action?
Dude, there's so much action in this movie.
I mean, like fighting and stuff like that. I mean, I think that there's a couple guns in it, but I like this movie. The original Roadhouse.
Dude, they fight in a third of the movie.
I don't know what other genre I'd put it in, so I guess it would have to be action.
This is definitely action.
You know, this for me, this is iconic because
it's got some of those scenes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I would still watch it. This came on TV, I would still watch it.
Same.
Definitely over the remake.
Yes, 100%. I
Never
like
watched
this movie,
Oh.
but it's not. It wouldn't be in my top. It wouldn't be in my top 25. But
What?
But
this movie is not in your top 25?
Not for action movies.
Who are you?
I think there could be better. So I agree to Nick to an extent. Like I think there could be better options for top 25.
Yeah.
But based on what we've already kind of seen some of the list, I think this is more qualified that has made the list that we've seen so far.
All right, so hang on. Okay. Is Bloodsport an action movie?
Yeah.
Before you answer that, can I interject a little bit of logic in this conversation? Bruce Lee was an action star.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
All right. There weren't guns and machine guns and explosions in Bruce Lee films. They're fighting with freaking broomsticks.
Oh, I'm not saying that it has to be machine guns to be an action flick.
Right. I see chat saying if there's no explosions or whatever.
And there's explosions in Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the best explosions when that whole barn blows up. That was a great explosion. Or the house, when the house blows up.
I'm not sure if I would have put it in my top 25, but I would have definitely considered it very heavily.
I think Roadhouse is top 25 action movies of all time. Easy. Like I said, I would put it in my top 10.
No. I like the movie, but it's not making my top 25.
It's okay if you're wrong. Okay, here we go. Beverly Hills Cop.
I like it. I think I would probably put this in. This might make my top 25.
Heck no, it is not in my top 25.
Yeah.
For me, this is more of
Action movies.
this is more of a comedy for me. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. That's why I said maybe hit my top 25.
Yeah, John, it's a comedy, not action.
yeah.
You know, and
It's a comedy
and he
action.
did better comedies. The Golden Child was way funnier to
Oh,
me.
I love the Golden Child.
Yeah, Naked and Kathmandu. Like that movie is hilarious.
Yeah, 48 Hours was definitely more of a serious, had a more serious tone to it than the Beverly Hills Cop movies. I like the second Beverly Hills Cop movie better than the first one, personally. But yeah, I don't know. I can see an argument being made. I don't know if it'd make my top 25.
It's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, no for me.
All right. The John Wick franchise.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
This has got to be in there.
Dude, this wouldn't even be in my top 100.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Of course. If you don't think this is a top 25 action franchise of all time, tune out.
Yeah.
It is easily.
Yeah, the John Wick franchise.
You could make an argument. You might make an argument. This is number one.
Yeah. So I will say this about the John Wick franchise: they degrade with each movie.
I agree.
The first,
especially
one was,
the last one.
Yeah, the first one was the best one. But each one that comes out is a little bit worse than the previous one. I still like them all, but they get worse as they go along, because it's sort of like, I always saw the first one as a standalone. You know, I didn't think it needed sequels and all that. It should have been one and done, but it did so well and it was so popular and people liked it so much. You know, the studio's like, oh, let's freaking cash in on this, and we go into more depth of the story and backstory and all this and that. So yeah,
the first, like you said, Nick, the first John Wick movie. If you haven't seen the franchise, don't worry about watching them all. Go watch the first one.
Yeah, definitely see the first one. And Matt Twain's right. Each one made more money. They did make all the films. The gross on them definitely went up with each one because it's a popular franchise.
Yep. All right, rolling on number 16, Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, the Kill Bill franchise. Dude, absolutely top 25, easy. He left. Nick hates Kill Bill.
Would not be in my top 25. I don't mind it, but I'm not. I was never a big fan.
Man, that sword fight that she does with Orin Ishii.
Yeah,
at the end of the first.
Good. Yeah.
You hate Kill Bill?
I have no idea what just happened. Yeah.
The chat's on you, man. Nick hates Uma.
No. I like these movies. I don't know if they'd make my top 25 list. And I thought Uma Thurman did a great job in these movies. I don't know if they'd be my top 25 action list. But I like them.
Yeah. For me, I don't think this is my favorite work out of Tarantino. So
I'm with Mars. Monkey Max. American Ninja was better than Kill Bill.
Get that out of here.
Yeah, American Ninja. God, love the first one was the best one. The second one not so much, but I did like the first one.
All right, number 15, Mad Max Fury Road.
Absolutely not. It's not making my top 100.
I never watched it.
It's not.
I haven't and haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
I like some of the overtop scenes in it, but I would not consider this for the top 25.
All right, here we go. Keep rolling. Number 14.
Hell yes.
Break.
Love this movie.
Yeah.
This one, it might squeeze in there on my top 25, but no arguments for me on it being on the list. Great movie. Great movie. Don't watch the remake. Go watch the original.
All right, Nick, you're only going to be able to see the very, very first part of the image.
All right.
and you got to tell me what movie it is.
All right. Predator. 100%. This should be in the top 10 for sure.
This isn't just top 10 action. This is top 10 sci-fi.
Yeah. 100%. This is top 5. This is in my top 5 list of action films of all time.
This, depending on the day, could be top 3.
Yeah, same. 100%. How this is at number 13, I don't know how they came up with this number.
I mean, they got Commando in the top 25, so anything could happen.
Hey, it could have been high on the list.
All right, Predator. Get to the chopper. Everybody give us your favorite Predator line.
Yeah. Get to the chopper is or it's either between that or Dylan, you son of a bitch.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's this stuff will make you a GD sexual tyrannosaurus. Just like me.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
It had some iconic lines in that.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Predator. God. Yeah. Top notch.
Billy's laugh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man. Son of a bitch dug in like an Alabama tick.
Yeah.
Yep. This is an easy one, guys. This is an easy one. We've had a couple of watch parties with Predator at this point in our channel's history now. Yeah. All right. There it is. Easy.
Yeah, 100%.
Top 25, easy.
It should be high on the list.
So when I see that, I forgot that was there. I feel better about Rambo 2 being in it.
Yeah, I would put Rambo 2 ahead of this one on my list, but this one would definitely be in my list for sure too.
Now this is worthy for me. I'll go with it.
Yep.
All right. So favorite line or scene in the film?
Mine is the end when Colonel Troutman is telling Rambo to stop. They're gonna kill you. This mission is over. No,
right.
Nothing is over. Like that whole moment between them, I thought was one of the best scenes in the entire movie.
And I also consider Rambo a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
because there was Christmas trees in the police station.
It was December. I liked it when he gets on the radio and his last words to Troutman on the radio, and then he starts radio silence.
Yeah,
they drew first blood. Not me.
First blood. Not me. Yeah. Great movie. Definitely should be higher on the list.
Yep. All right. First Blood. The Matrix, 1999.
I liked the Matrix movies, but I don't know if it's in my top 25.
I'm about to get wrecked by the chat. But as an action movie, Matrix Reloaded was far superior.
Oh,
it's a horrible story. Yeah.
That one definitely had more action in it.
And great action. Every fight scene with Neo in The Matrix Part 2 is like
was
top tier.
And the highway scene too, was that?
Yes, it was.
Yes,
Matrix Reloaded.
That was an awesome scene.
Yeah.
Yep. John Graber, what are you doing? Stop watching this and go watch those movies right now.
Yeah. You're missing out, Graber.
Well, you don't have to watch the third one, but the first two are must see.
I would say this is more a sci-fi drama.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. All right. So here we go. Number 10. We finally made it to the top 10.
All right. Let's see what they got here.
The Raid.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
That's a lot of action. I'm
gonna have to watch that. You seen it, Knee Pain?
Yes, I did see it.
Was it good? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. It was it was nonstop action, nonstop shooting, violence. It sort of reminds me at the action level of Dread.
Okay.
Pretty brutal.
Is this a Japanese or Chinese film, or
I think it was Thai, maybe?
Okay.
The chat's feeling it.
Indonesia, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I've not seen it. Maybe that's what I need to check out. Zombie Box Reviews. Watch this and its sequel, Nick. Okay. I'm gonna add that to the list here.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Number 9.
Love Lethal Weapon. I don't know if it's making my top tier list, but I love these movies.
I love these. Again, it's another Christmas movie. He fights Jonathan at the end in front of the Christmas tree.
He does.
Yeah.
I have my own list of
As a
Christmas movies.
franchise, top 25 action.
The whole
time.
franchise, yes. Maybe not Lethal Weapon alone.
As a whole franchise, yes. One movie, I don't know.
Yeah. I like the second one better than the first one.
Yeah, I think it's better. I think these movies are better when you don't have to establish their relationships. When you're able to just go right into it with Lethal Weapon 2. There's no having to build their backstories.
Yeah.
Like Riggs is crazy and having an emotional,
Yeah.
he's on suicide. The whole backstory. It works for the first movie, but that's one thing I thought made the next movies better.
Yeah.
They don't have to do that. Everybody knows Riggs is crazy, but his character changed. He didn't come across as crazy in the next ones. Just this one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, good stuff. All right, guys. Dead or Alive, you're coming with me.
Good action movie. Ed 209 is awesome. I got an Ed 209 in the spare bedroom on display. I think this one's would make my top 25.
This is definitely in my top 25.
Yeah. Maybe not my top 10, but it'd be.
Now,
Yeah,
I will
not
say
my
this.
top 10.
I liked the second movie too. The third movie was atrocious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
And
good
the
to-
second movie
if they said
is
the RoboCop
really not that
franchise,
good. I like it, but it's really not that good. The first movie is great.
Yeah.
I heard the game, RoboCop the game, was really good.
I have it.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Have you played it?
I have not.
Okay.
I got it for $3.99 last week. It was on sale, and I was like, I'm buying that.
I heard it was good, and I also heard the Terminator game was
I
good.
called you to tell you the game was on sale.
God, I don't remember.
You didn't answer.
Oh, I was probably asleep.
Yeah, I was wanting you to know, dude. RoboCop is on sale for $4. It's still like a $50 game.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, this one. Did you guys ever see that picture? A guy was wearing a T-shirt at a convention, standing next to Peter Weller, taking a picture. Guess what this man's shirt said?
Dead or Alive, you're coming with me.
Do you remember when RoboCop shot that dude in the dick?
Yeah. I saw
Oh
that.
yeah, through the girl's dress.
Yeah,
That's
what
what
his
it
shirt
was?
said.
Oh wow,
And Peter Weller was like red and laughing,
wow.
like hilarious. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah,
Number 7.
Yeah.
definitely.
That's
top.
my number one. But
Yeah, that might. I don't know if it's my number one. It's definitely in my top 5.
Is it an action movie though?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's an action sci-fi movie.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it has multiple different.
Is it
Well,
more sci-fi or is
They
it more
ended the
action?
movie with a nuke.
Yeah, action. It's like an action horror sci-fi film.
Yeah, it kind of covered multiple genres.
Yeah,
I
Yep.
agree. I'm just playing devil's advocate for the chat. Yes, this is top 25.
Yes.
Top 5. Now, I will rate it higher if this was science fiction. I could think of some movies that I like as action movies more than Aliens, as action movies.
Yeah,
But
I
this
might
is
not
a
disagree
great
with that.
blending of the two.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, definitely.
Yep. Now it
Classic.
to me, Nick, you might disagree. Knee pain, you might disagree. I think it's more science fiction than action. Now, the first one is clearly more science fiction. and horror. This one had more action in it than the first movie, but it's still more of a sci-fi feel than an action movie.
I mean, other than just the aliens,
you're halfway through the film before the Marines start fighting aliens.
Yeah, but it feels like, but most of the action takes place within buildings. It's not in space. Doesn't have to do with like lasers and laser beams and space travel and warp speed, nothing like that. Like when it came down to the meat and potatoes of it, that was just straight up. It was grunts. It was infantry. It was projectile weapons. And fight for survival.
Grenades, pistols.
I would say that Starship Troopers is more of not as a good movie, but it's more of an action movie than Aliens. It's just not as nearly as good.
Not suspenseful.
Yeah.
It never scared the shit out of me.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah. One of my worst nightmares of my entire life was a dream about aliens.
Yeah. Dino's reviews. It's a subgenre of sci-fi action. Yep. I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right. Number 6.
Not in my top 25. I like The Road Warrior.
I agree with Nick.
This is a good movie, but it's not in my top 25.
I agree.
No.
I agree with you.
Definitely not in top 10.
No, it ain't number 6.
No.
Might be 60.
Yeah.
So Peak Obi-Wan says, yes, that's one of mine. Okay. Awesome. All right.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I'm not dissing the movie. I like the movie. It just wouldn't make my top 25 list.
Number 5.
100% in
It's
my
easy.
top 25. Yeah. This was Bruce Lee's. This was my favorite movie.
So when you're giving your list, I think you're thinking your favorite movies of all time, a little bit. As an action movie, this is in my top 5. Is it in my top 5 of all time? No. But as an action movie, this is in my top 5. Easy.
I don't know if it'd make my top 5, but it's definitely in my top 25 for sure.
(1992's) Hard Boiled. I can barely remember it.
I don't remember this one.
Never saw it.
All right. Well, nothing to say here.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Action movie?
Exactly.
What?
No.
I just don't see it.
No.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is not a better action movie than Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, no way. This for action movies, this wouldn't even be in my top 25. This would be in my top 25 of all-time favorite movies. But for action movies, no. Yeah, I would see it more as an adventure with some action sprinkled in
Adventure movie, John.
Yeah.
Yep. Totally with you. This is not in my top 25 action movies.
No.
And truth be told, Raiders of the Lost Ark might not be in my top 25 movies of all time. But Temple of Doom is. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
All right. Next up on the list, number 2, Terminator 2.
100%. This would definitely be in my top 25 action movies. When he kicks that desk through the window of the
it starts lighting them up.
And starts lighting up the cops with that minigun, man.
And didn't kill any of them.
Didn't kill any of them. Man, yeah.
Just wounded them all.
Yep. This is definitely definitely in my top 5 action movies for sure.
Yeah, it's good. All right. Number 1.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah. I knew this one had to be in there. Yeah. I don't know if I'd put it as my number 1, but it's definitely probably in my top 5 as well. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody else says. But yeah, absolutely love this film. Great action film. Die Hard's great. Absolutely love it. I'm not sure if it's my number 1, but I'm not disappointed that this is number 1.
So let's talk about what's missing.
Yeah.
No Bourne movies. Great action in those films. But there's two for me, Nick, that are missing right away. Here they are. And these are one of these, it would be probably my favorite action movie of all time. And that would be Bloodsport.
Bloodsport should definitely be in there.
Kickboxer should also make this list.
Kickboxer's another good one.
There was not a single Steven Seagal or Chuck Norris film to
I
make
was just
the
getting ready
top.
to say, Missing in Action.
Missing in Action
Yep.
2 should be
Yeah.
in the top 25.
100%. It would be in my top 25. Delta Force with Chuck Norris would also
Under
be in,
Siege
Under Siege would be in
with Steven
in mine,
Seagal.
with Steven
yeah.
Seagal. Yeah, they missed a lot.
I'll tell you another one Seagal
Rock
did.
was
Oh gosh.
Well, you're thinking Saving Private Ryan and Black Hawk Down should have been in this list also. I thought those were great action movies.
One of my favorite Seagal films. It's the one where he played Mason Storm.
Was that Out for Justice?
No.
Hard to Kill?
Hard to
Hard to
Kill.
Kill.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hard to
Okay.
Kill. 1990s Hard to Kill is a top 25 action movie of all time.
Yeah. No, Hard
It
to
is
Kill
so
was
good.
I liked it.
I think that was Seagal's best.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Space Ice on YouTube, Coach? I think I sent you one of his videos before on Van Damme versus Steven Seagal. And he's like, 2 points for Van Damme, negative 1 point for Steven Seagal. He's like, is a Steven Seagal hater and is a huge Van Damme fan. Dude, his videos are hilarious. It's a channel called Space Ice. But he does a lot of comparison stuff and Steven Seagal stuff. It's funny.
Right.
If you guys have not checked out Space Ice, definitely go check out his channel. He's got some funny stuff.
So, anything else missing from the top 25 action movies of all time, guys?
Man,
I'm going to say Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat was a good one.
I'm trying to think of ones that, as far as action, I guess
Not
Con
that
Air
kind
wasn't
of
a lot.
action, Dan.
No. If you want shooting action, I felt like, what was it?
Ooh, Face Off is a
Desperado.
good one.
Yeah, Face Off, Desperado.
Speed,
Desperado was good.
Expendables.
What about Boondock Saints?
If we're gonna mix genres like that, what about Young Guns 2? What about Tombstone?
The first
Could be
Bad
an
Boys.
action movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Bad Boys movie. Rush Hour. It's like a comedy action flick.
Con Air, The Rock,
The Rock. Yeah.
True Lies.
Legend,
So,
1980.
Lies.
I would if we're gonna classify that as a action movie, then to me it's more fantasy. But yeah, I would. Oh, Gladiator.
Yep.
Yes. How could it not be in the top 25?
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah. I thought they missed a lot of movies. Heat was another good one I see in the
Yep,
chat.
Heat. Yeah.
Enter the Dragon. It was
It's
in the list.
kind of wild to me that only one of Bruce Lee's films made it.
Yeah. And he was one of the biggest action stars at the time.
Oh yeah, easy.
So Chuck Norris also was, and Van Damme, and Chuck Norris didn't even make the list.
Nope.
Sacrilege.
Not a single movie.
I mean, they had the Raid on there, but they didn't have Dread.
I mean,
thought-
Sidekicks
No.
didn't even make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sidekicks. Or Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, no Charles
Demolition
Bronson.
Man. Yeah, Charles Bronson. That's
Yeah,
another
no
one.
Charles Bronson. No Clint Eastwood.
Nope. Yeah, so the list was kind of whack. And the fact you knew it was going to be whack when they started off with Hard Target. How are you going to have Hard Target in the top 25 list? And that's your only Van Damme movie to make the top 25? Yeah. And he did multiple movies way better than that.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have put a better list.
Nowhere to Run was better and doesn't deserve top 25.
Yeah.
But Time Cop, I could roll with that, but definitely Bloodsport and Kickboxer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, oh, and hey, what about Universal Soldier, Nick?
Oh God, I love that movie.
Yeah, I'd go for that.
Action movie? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I just want to eat.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff, guys. Well, guys, we're gonna wind it down. 300.
Yeah. Another great action flick for sure.
The Quest, another good Van Damme action movie. What about Excalibur? It's got that fantasy element to it, but good action movie.
Yeah. Lionheart was another Van Damme movie that I liked a lot. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. The Dark Knight series.
Yep.
Clearly. Definitely go with that. All right. Well, let's you guys ready to wind it down?
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Platoon. Yeah. The dude's score, the Excalibur score was epic. Thank you, Green Lantern. Appreciate that very much. Tommy Lee, Pamela Anderson, greatest action movie of all time.
Me and Coach saw that.
We rented that when it was new.
Well, you didn't rent it, didn't you? Steal it or snagged it from a movie gallery to bring home and?
No, they let us rent it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we weren't old enough. That's what they let us do it, but we weren't old enough, and we went home, shut my bedroom door, and locked it so my mother wouldn't walk in.
Yeah,
and we sat there and watched that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my goodness. What is wrong with us?
Yeah. Hey,
Pam Anderson.
Healthy young teenage boys.
Yeah, exactly. Very healthy. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh, did you get this super chat?
I did not. Hit it.
Venger for 5, is that euros or pounds?
Pounds.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan is making the Odyssey with Matt Damon as
Odysseus, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It has an impressive cast list. Yeah, Christopher Nolan's great. I'm definitely looking forward to the Odyssey that he's doing. I think it's going to be an epic film. I think who knows? Well, maybe we'll watch it and we'll be like, God, this sucks. But I think it's I think it's looking good so far.
And with that being said, we're going to honor your Super Chat Venger with this Super Chat video, which happens to be one of the greatest action films of all time. We have not mentioned this movie tonight, but I know Nick will agree. Don't you read my mind like that on live on air ever again.
I already knew what you were going for.
All right, guys. Knee pain, what you got coming up, man?
I don't know yet.
That's okay.
On much.
That's the best way to be.
Nothing planned. Be completely random. So,
yep, all good. Nick,
EBN cast tomorrow with Coach. Yes, no, maybe.
What time?
2:00 Central Time for 1 hour.
I should be okay.
Yeah, 2 to 3. Short, sweet, simple.
Yep. And we got to make some videos.
Yeah, we can make some videos. EBN cast, pre-FNT, me, Coach, Stone Loki, John F. Trent, and Culture Casino. Tomorrow 2:00. But after this stream, guys, let's raid Matt Cave Gaming stream. That's where I'm going to be rolling over to after this. Link is in the chat. Tell them EBN sent you guys, and give them a sub if you're not subbed.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We will be here tomorrow with the EBN cast at 2:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, we are your Echo Base Network. Thank you, Knee Pain, for hanging out with us as always. See you guys on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Coach and Nick from Echo Base Network, thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens.